we'll just keep an eye on the matchups as things settle down. Galway looking to be assembling for the bunch and break style kick out as Conor Gleeson weighs up his options and drills it towards Matthew Tierney. Kilkenny got a hand to it as well, and it breaks back into the path of Brian Howard. Looks as well like Peadar O'Cofaigh Byrne has paired off with Cian Darcy, the Galway giant, wearing the number 10 jersey. Gleeson goes looking for Tierney again, runs through towards Shane Walsh, and Darcy, the man with the hands, wins it inside. A chance here for Matthew Thompson, playing in the championship for just the 4th time today. Galway work it to Paul Conroy, who drills it in low, bounces in front of Cluxton. So right now it is Cormac Costello inside with Brian O'Leary as Gleeson goes long. The break won by Dublin, cleaned out in the midfield battle in the Leinster semi-final. Dublin have Theo Clancy down at the other end, marking Rob Finnerty, by the way, as Gleeson goes short. Galway looking now just to get their hands on the ball, build a few passages of play, and play their way into this match, looking today to win in the championship for the 4th successive time. Conor Gleeson from Dunmore McHale's kicked the winning point here in last year's Connacht final. Taking his time here, wants to make sure. Big booming kick out. Again, he was looking for Matthew Tierney, who has been the go-to man on a lot of Galway's kickouts, Mark, in the first 12 minutes.
They have, yeah, and as I said, Tierney, he's been picked up by Brian Howard. Interesting from Dublin's point of view. I'm just keeping a close eye on Conor O'Callaghan. For some of the Galway kickouts, he's coming out around the middle of the field. Then other kickouts, he's pushed back into the full forward line. I think he's got a free license to do what he wants, you know, and it's interesting then to see Johnny McGrath staying at times and going after him at other times. So it'll be a very interesting battle between those two outstanding footballers. Shane Walsh going for his 2-pointer here.
Well, the couple of 2-pointers Galway have scored already means they've hit 42 in total this year. No other team has kicked more than them, and Walsh is looking to add to his collection. Off the floor, no issue with distance, but he's just curled. Lovely score from Cillian McGuinness.
Yeah, he's really started well, Cillian McGuinness. Great kick out by Gleeson. Quick restart by Galway, but McGuinness, excellent score, as you said. Started outside and the curl brought it back in. Dubs will be reasonably happy with their start here. 14.5 minutes gone. Desi's going to be happy, I think.
19 minutes gone. Gleeson clips it to Sean Mulcurran, first man from the Aran Islands to play senior for Galway. Across to Silk.
And when the ball comes out one side, the Dubs are dropping players on the other side, just making sure they're compact and tight at the back.
Pressure on Liam Silk here, and he mixes up his signals with Mulcurran, and Cormac Costello's away. Costello! Go!
Gleeson maybe expecting him to go one side. Costello goes straight down the middle. And here they come again.
Well, Galway concede very few goals in championship football, but they've been breached here as Bugler drives over an inspirational score. That's 1-2 without reply from Dublin. Described in the build-up as a wounded animal. We wondered how would they start this game. Would they hit the ground running? Well, Kieran Kilkenny has just scraped the skies to win that kick-out, to give Dublin the platform to attack again. But they have really fixed on the evidence of the first 21 minutes. A lot of their issues around the middle from the last day as Pascal gives it to O'Leary. Twisting, shot half blocked. Gleeson had to come from his goal and using all of his soccer experience there to drive it away from danger and out towards McDade.
Here he's picking up the ball outside the 45 and trying to get on the play from deeper. He's being very effective.
Conor Gleeson has overcooked that kick out, and there was a lot of focus, Mark, in the build-up around how Dublin would match up to Galway around the middle of the field. But really and truly, Paul Conroy, Cian Darcy, Killian McDade, they haven't been in the game.
No, they haven't, and that's the big thing that Pádraig Joyce will be saying at half-time. We need to get our big players in the game. and also get quick ball into the likes of Rob Finnerty to Shane Walsh. But it's been all Dubs in the first half, and you know, here's a wounded animal, and it's clear to be seen that they're really hungry and they're taking the game to Galway.
Kilkenny to Baskel. Men who have soldiered together for years. They've won All-Irelands. And
these are the games you want to be involved in, but Baskel just needs to settle a small bit.
Damien Comer's only involvement in the championship so far, 17 minutes against Roscommon in the Connacht semi-final, but back on the injured list again as another break is won by Dublin. They really are well on top in terms of winning possession from both their own and the Galway kickouts, and Kilkenny the playmaker.
They've huge problems, in particular with Conor Gleeson's kickouts. Dublin have really targeted his kickouts. Anytime he goes long, you know, more often than not, you know, he's kicked a few over the line, and the Dubs have won some of the breaks.
Gleeson again looking for Tierney. Now O'Coffey Byrne is cutting out Conroy as an option by the looks of things, as this time Galway managed to release the pass and Tierney gives it to Hernan.
Who like to get on ball outside that arc and cut at that Galway defence. He's causing problems to Johnny McGrath.
Conor Gleeson with a very unorthodox kick out. David Goff is happy. Perfectly legal kick out by Conor Gleeson. We haven't seen too many of them in this championship, but it will show you just how deep into the playbook Galway are having to go now to retain possession from their own restarts.
They are, yeah, and it tells you everything you need to know about it if they go long, that the balls that the Dubs are winning out around the middle of the field, Mike. Dublin have been totally dominant.
Walsh to Maher and back again. Walsh trying to get back into the game. That's a really good challenge by the Dublin defender. Well, David Goff was perfectly happy. He was questioned by a couple of Dublin players if it all was above board, the Conor Gleeson kick out.
Hard to keep up with these new rules, Mike. But it was, yeah, it was. But getting back to Con has started this game brilliantly.
That graphic there telling us Galway have won just 8 of 14 kickouts. Of the last 3 All-Ireland finals, deadlocked with Dessie Farrell's Dublin. Gleeson's kick-out claimed spectacularly by Pearse O'Coffey Byrne, and the All-Ireland club winner gives it to Baskel. There's a blue wave now sweeping down towards that goal, and the score is finished. Going on in a few other pockets as well, and David Goff says, get on with it, away we go. Kick-out from Gleeson, broken down. O'Callaghan is after it. What a game he's had so far, but Liam Silk wins that battle. Now McDade looking to drive through a gap that wasn't really there, wins a free. Darcy takes it. Shane Walsh wrapped up by the first tackle. Good pressure by Theo Clancy just to put a halt to his gallop. Now Dylan McHugh. Rob Finnerty scanning across the edge of the arc.
All is out there. O'Coffey Byrne, you know, Con when he was there, Kieran Kilkenny plucking balls from the sky, in particular O'Coffey Byrne, 6'6", all of him. He's really taken the game to Galway.
Another battle, another collision. This time the free goes Galway's way. Conroy wants to get it moving. Sean Kelly to Rob Finnerty, the go-to man in the Galway forward line here. Peter Cook.
Yeah, and Galway just need to keep tipping away at the scoreboard. I know we've spoken about the stiff breeze that's there, which will definitely aid the Dubs, you know, but from a Galway point of view, they know this pitch, you know, so well, and they have the experience of playing here. Just get their good players, their scoring, dangerous players on the ball when they get down the other end of the field.
Dylan McHugh to Cian Darcy. Next man up is Peter Cook, who's got on a lot of ball since he came in off the bench. Now Sean Kelly looking to stretch his legs.
took the words out of my mouth, Mike. What a second half he's had. 3 points. You know, he's really taking the game to Galway. This is here the kick out again. The double tap.
Well, it's all perfectly fair and square, but it hasn't gone to plan this time. Galway scrambling. Chance for Sean Bugler. And 54 minutes now into this game in very, very testy conditions. A lot of players now are going to start to hit the wall.
Definitely, and the big thing from Dublin, they've brought it all day long, that intensity, that in your face, no more so than the incident. Oh, what a catch by Howard. He just dropped it.
I think he might have jinxed him, touched it on the floor. Fast break on for Galway. Tierney with the backdoor cut. McDade will go it alone. It's curling. Maher in after it, flicked by Tierney. Oh, it's in the net. It's a goal for Galway. And Rob Finnerty may have got the faintest of...
Look at what he did when he lost it. The hunger to just win that ball back again, especially when things aren't working out for you. And unfortunately for the Dubs, just went wide.
8 minutes to go and everybody leaving it all out there. Kieran Malloy has the confidence to go by Pascal.
Malloy.
Everybody is tightly covered upfield, and that is why Galway are taking a little longer than usual here to come out. Options very short for Daniel O'Flaherty and company.
Really involved in it, that's Kieran Kilkenny. He's been instrumental throughout the game. What an influence he's having on this Dublin team today.
1-3 now for Cormac Costello, the man from Whitehall, Cullum Kills. Stewarts at Pearse Stadium, I think, being told to go to their end of match positions. That will tell everyone just where we are right now. We're in the home straight. Another change. This is John Daly, who's just come on for Galway. He's been out injured for the last 3 months, and he's on for his first taste of championship 2025 with 3 minutes to go.
McDade did really well to keep that ball in play from Conor Gleeson kick out. But again, Mike, Dublin putting fierce pressure on Galway coming out with the ball, but they're out.
Daniel O'Flaherty, he just loves to run. Carries it deep into the Dublin half. His work is done. Now Cook spots the run inside of Sean Kelly. Just lost his footing. Somehow managed to swing a boot at it. But across comes Theo Clancy.